My love for photography is back. Let me explain. So as a creative, I started out doing so many things. I was doing photography, design, film, etc. Then after a while, I lost the enthusiasm for photography, mainly because it felt a bit too commercial for me, and I lost the love for it. I mean, whilst I was doing photography, I did lots of weddings, I did lots of commercial shoots, I did events, and a whole lot more. But after a while, I lost my love. Not love, I lost the zeal to photograph. And I guess one of the reasons was because of the equipment I was using. I was a Canon shooter. Note I said was. I was a Canon shooter. I used to shoot on Canon bodies and lenses. And after a while, I realized that there was something lost about shooting on a Canon for me. There was a certain sense of art that I had lost. It became mechanical and it became like a job. Then I went to this event and a friend of mine had a Fuji camera. I didn't know it was a Fuji camera then, so I just picked it up. I was like, ooh, what is this? It feels too amazing. Like, it felt so great in my hands. So I started asking him questions about this body, and I forgot what the body was. And all of a sudden, I felt like, no, I need to have one of these. 1.5 years later, I'm watching YouTube videos about photographers, and then I fell into this rabbit hole of Fujifilm. And the rest, they say, is history. So I jumped onto filming on Fuji cameras, and this is one of my buddies here. Now, the reason why I shoot Fuji is because I essentially love the way it feels in my hands as a photographer and how it's reminiscent of when I learned photography and film photography, to be exact. So Fujifilm bodies sort of have sparked the love for me again, and having a Fujifilm in my hand feels second to nature compared to, say, other Canon or other bodies that I've shot with. And I guess it's also because of the way it is and the dials on top and the nostalgic elements to these bodies. And since I started shooting Fuji, I haven't wanted to touch any other camera again. One of the other reasons why I'm shooting on Fuji now is because it slows me down. And I know you may think that's a bad thing, but for me it's a good thing because now I am more interested in making photographs. I'm more interested in the composition, the color, etc. I don't have to rush and take 1 million photos and hope that one of them is good. I know what photo I'm going for, and when I put the camera to my eye to focus or to compose, I know exactly what photo I'm making. And that is what makes me love Fujifilm more. Another reason would be the fact that I grew up in an era where photos were still developed. So as a photographer, you needed to know something about the color science of film and film stock. And the fact that I can punch in film simulations into my Fujifilm just makes it even more interesting because now I have a certain level of control, not just in Lightroom or Capture One when I copy my photos, but on the camera, and I know what look I'm going for even when I film. So you find me sometimes shuffling through film recipes on my camera because I want a particular look for a particular photo. I'm an artist at heart, so just this look and feel for me is great. It's amazing, and it feels organic to me. I guess the only other camera bodies that have that feeling may be the Leicas, but I will buy a Leica later, not now. But till then, I'm going to enjoy my Fuji as much as I can.